So we are Saturday, September 2nd, 2023, afternoon, around 12:20 maybe. I'm off to the gym. My blood sugar tanked. I have some caffeine. I had one coffee, but I didn't eat. And I'm like, okay. But I'm gonna wager on the fact that once I, get things going a little bit at the gym, I'm not gonna do too much, but I'll see how my energy stores, like energy picks up, Sometimes you just have to keep moving. And I kind of tap into the cortisol comes up, and I kind of tap into some sugars, and I feel okay once I get like adrenalized. But doesn't matter. I'm used to this. Just don't know why it hit me now. Could be because I went to bed late. Could be I didn't eat later on, but I had peanut butter. I don't know. So. I have one of the apps closed when I'm not in Wi-Fi, but I'm going to check it. There's a guy who's staying at a hotel next to me, and I started up a chat with him, and I said, later, if you want, I can come by. And he said, oh, we can go to the male stripper bar, and I'm like, well, I don't do that, but maybe we can go to like a Starbucks or something, And I'm thinking maybe we can go to Old Montreal. But the point being is that it was a conversation. So that was kind of cool. A negotiation type of conversation. So that was kind of cool. I'll see if he answered after that. I left a reply with a smiley face. Of course, he's not from here, but still. So the point being is that it's good to have some conversation with someone, It's not filled with, it's just like not filled with anything passive aggressive or, someone answering like 6 hours later, or it's like a regular, talk, see if it works, and not move on type thing, Yesterday someone hit me up, I think because I signaled him or something like that. Yeah. And he came back talking a lot and, filled with empty promises, and then sending pictures of himself, and it was like bombardment. I was like, it just struck like abnormal to me, Well, normal for the internet, but abnormal. Like, let's have a conversation. I mean, I don't have much conversations with people who are far because, like, I've learned over time, like, the person has to be visiting here. And that's it. We could contact before, but it happens a lot of time with people that you contact before, and it's, never serious. And when they're there, it's like, either I'm not interested, or it's just like, what's the point if you're not conversing or whatever. So, but this guy's like right next to me, and I noticed that if you notice that someone's checking your profile after you check their profile, at least they're making it obvious that they're observing. Like a lot of people, they don't even look, or they have a way of looking, which I do also, that makes it look like you're not looking. So I don't bother with that, especially if they're not from here, once in a while I will, depending if things are going, if I'm feeling okay. Or if I'm extremely horny. So I have to distinguish between that. I bought some more tape. See, I have tape on the bandage now for my injury. I think that's the ticket. So I have to kind of build up a first aid kit for when I'm doing this moving exercise equipment job, because it's quite obvious I'm going to be doing a lot of that hurting. Okay, so we're 9:30. Everything is red. I just came home. I think I mentioned there was a guy I was contacting, and he lived right next. Well, he was visiting right next door. So we went to Old Town, and then we went back, and it was fun. I'm really attracted to him. I don't think he's very comfortable in his sexuality, though, but I don't know. I got the feelings of rejection. You know, I said, hey, I'd like to see you tomorrow before you leave or whatever. You know. When he, maybe he is a psychopath, you know, because, you know, he said, oh, can we go here? I don't know anyone here. I was impressed that he was here alone, you know. And then he says, oh, I gotta see someone tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm glad I went anyways, because it was so fun. I mean, he's not versed sexually, but I was attracted to him, so I was able to go through those motions. But I mean, if you're stifled or possibly closeted, I'm gathering, you know, immature. But I feel bad. I feel rejected. I was gonna go get some chips, you know, but I'm like, no. I probably wasn't gonna eat, but then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have oatmeal and protein powder, and I bought a new bag, so that's good. My thing is not infected. That skin. But anyways, I'm gonna watch some YouTube, eat this. I'm gonna put minoxidil in my hair after I finish this, and then kind of make my hair nice, so that when I go to bed and then I wake up, I won't have to do it. And I just got the okay to go to the other orderly client to practice the night shift, not paid. At least I don't think so. Monday. So that means Tuesday I don't work. I could, you know, I don't have that worry. Wednesday I'm doing the equipment moving. Thursday, same thing. Friday I start at the other guy for orderly. So I didn't want to do something Thursday and then only get 3 hours sleep. Oh, tomorrow my personal training client canceled, so that's why I was able to do something tonight. So it's all planning. But anyways, I stopped feeling down on myself for someone who's just enjoy it, you know. All right, so we are the 3rd of September, 2023. So it's the next day. I went to bed around maybe 1:32 or 2 after that last clip, and I got up at like 6, but then I kind of, you know, turned YouTube on my phone. I stayed in bed. I don't know if I went back to sleep, but I got out of bed around 8 something, maybe 8:30. I don't know. So it's 10:30 now. I'm off to the gym. I have another Goodwill package. I don't know if I showed it last time. No, yesterday I had bottles to deliver to get some deposit money back on. But yeah, so I've been thinking about yesterday with the guy, and been watching a lot of Dr. Grande videos, which kind of hit perfectly today. They always seem to do that. Videos like they just kind of happen in my maybe the algorithm of my Wi-Fi is connected to my brain, but yeah. So I was just trying to figure out the situation, but I was also, as I always do, constantly look on the apps. I was tracking to see if he was awake or whatever. But anyways, so now I'm kind of getting my mind off that. Going to the gym. The hunger is starting now, whereas yesterday I went to the gym a little later and I was already lightheaded. We'll see how it goes today. But it's okay. Alright, so this is a video on how do you know you have a sex addiction. I just came from the establishment. I was leaving. I have a kind of a strategy. Like I'll go earlier, and then I'll be bummed walking around, and there's like no one. And then I take a locker, not a room, but it's still expensive on the weekends. Unless I wait an hour, then it's cheaper, but it's still a long weekend. But anyways. And then this is the second time this happened. As I'm about to leave, there's someone. And I'm like, oh. And then he was shy. And I'm like, okay, should I get a room? So I paid for it. I have to run around all over the place, and the mood dwindles, and there's a chance you can go somewhere else, I took the chance, and it was very quick because there was a lack of compatibility, if you know what I mean. You can't have two pictures, right? But yeah, and then a couple of days ago, past few days, I've been overdoing it with their videos. So today I saw the video on Dr. Grande from a few years ago. So, I forget what he called it, but a synonym is sex addiction. It's the same thing as eating addiction. I felt I've been pretty good these past couple of days. It's my head, getting my head right, and not paying attention to everything. So I'm like replicating what I did yesterday. I had after the gym, I had a veggie pate. I went to the store to buy that veggie pate, pita bread, and half a watermelon, because that's they had all that because I couldn't find watermelon in a lot of places. So and then I thought my stomach was getting better from it, but once I got home, I had to go around the toilet and it just runs out me. And I got less of a watermelon belly than yesterday. But and then I waited a bit, and I had the pita bread with vegan mayonnaise, and that's all. And that's what I had. And so now, then I went to the establishment because I contacted one guy, and he ended up not going. So that's why it was dead. And then I'm not going to say I'm never going to go, but I'm never going to contact him. It's not because I'm attracted to him. It's because I can do I could do kinky fatal attraction type stuff. But anyway, so Um, I mean, all these things come up when everything's out of order and I have time to think about things. So now I have time to think about why I'm doing it. But anyways, so that's a step forward. I have to always relate it to training because my training went well today. I'm able to actually push enough, but not too much. But then I go up walking for a few hours in the establishment and it's like, okay, I know I'm going to pay for that tomorrow and all that crap. But I'm way ahead in that realm than I am in the eating and sex / masturbation / but it takes a while. It took me a while for eating better. I'm just gonna leave this here because I just wanted to get that out quickly, but being conscious of it is important, and making a small change is good, and that's what I feel I've done. So there you go.